Hello and welcome to my channel, Shine Star Collections. I was going to wait to record. Today is February the 28th, and I was going to wait because I had lucky draws coming, you know, the bunny lucky draws. But I was really excited because I finally got the rest of my album cards, and I got some other cards that you might have seen in my last video that I really wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these away because I'm so excited about finishing all the album cards for Spinoff. So I just couldn't wait any longer. So let's get these out. I will put my POBs to the side. I will show them off afterwards, but what I want to focus on right now is my album cards. No, not that one. That's a POB, or technically is an album card, but these are all the album cards that I needed to finish Spinoff. So I'm about to put these away, and I am stoked to actually finish because it's been a long one. Well, not as long as World, but still long. So let me instead of trying to guess where they go, I'm going to pull up a template really quick. Okay, so I have my template up, so I'm going to start with Spinoff version A, which is the QR cards. Those were the ones that I was missing. So I'm going to go ahead and put those away, which I am terribly excited about doing because I found out at the last minute that I did not have these two cards, but now I have them. There they are right there. So these are the cards that I was missing for Spinoff, the QR version. So that is all done. I am gleefully happy to be done. And I know that, like I always say, that I'm going to do OTA album cards, even though it's kind of a pain to be tracking down all these cards. It's less of a pain when you can find one or two sellers that have the cards that you need, especially when you don't pull them in albums. And I ended up getting, well, let's see, and I ordered the polka albums from K-Town. I initially started with 6, and then when I joined the Go for Jess, I think I got 4 more or 6 more. And now I have, I think, 5 or 6 coming with the lucky draws. So I'm going to end up with almost 20 of the polka albums, which is too much. But I got most of my cards. I still ended up buying more cards than I wanted, but oh well. Okay, so the next set we have the Fave set. I am missing Yunho, San, and Wooyoung. So let me grab these cards here. So that's that one. And then Wooyoung. And then San. Okay, so these are the cards that are needed right here. Like I was saying before, the best thing to do is to wait, and believe me, it did bother me to see all these empty spaces. But it's worth it because in the end, I only ended up paying $5 a piece for these cards. From both the sellers, or well, actually the other seller was $6 for Young and Jung Ho, but still a lot less than the polka albums cost. So let me straighten out San here. And once again, what I decided to start doing was, I don't know where that came from. Once I started to do is put the hollow sleeves and use the dragon shields. Sorry. Okay, so that section is all done. That's the fave set. That's all done. So I'm going to pull this out. I think for this era, I'm not going to worry about getting anything to fill and just use the gold fillers. We've got that really good with my nails. And then, let's see, version 1, I was only missing Mengi. This is version 1. So that's this card right here. So he's going to go right here. So yeah, again, it's still better to go ahead and just, especially if you haven't bought a lot of polka albums, to just go ahead and wait it out. Don't spend $10 to $12 on album cards. Wait until you see a seller selling them for really cheap. Because right now, I mean, it is February 28th. It is almost 2 months later after Spinoff came out. But the cards are a lot cheaper. So it still ended up being the best thing to do. And then we're going to have the blanket cards, and I was only missing Hongjun, so let me put Hongjun away. I'm so happy to finish this one. And again, the blanket cards are for version A and version Z. Both version 2s are the same card, so they are not different. So that saved us an additional card. I don't know how I'm messing up these sleeves like that. Wow. Okay. Okay, and then we're finishing this card here. These are the version Z QR cards. And I was missing Yunho and San. So that's these two right here that I was missing. So I'll put these away. Looks great. And they look really nice on a page. That's the other thing. You know, I don't have a problem with other sellers. I mean, if you, other collectors, if you only want to collect 1 or 2 members of the album cards, it's fine. But it's the one thing I appreciate about being an OTA album collector is when they're done, they look great together as a set. And that's the reason why I keep doing it, despite the fact that it ends up being kind of expensive, especially if you have not pulled all the cards in the polka albums. But I would much rather just go ahead and try to find them cheaply instead of buying all these albums. Right now I'm, like I said, sitting on about 20 albums, polka albums. Okay, so we have version Z fave card for Yunho. So I have probably no cards left. I know. Just do the process of elimination. So there's one. Then we'll move this out. sure all these sleeves. There is my favorite card of the set, that one. That's Yosan's card. I actually got another card just like it to put in with the POBs in my other binder, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. Oh, okay. I'm going to find a gold filler and put it in there off camera. But they are done. Let's do a final look at them. So there's Spinoff. It's all done. And I'm really excited that it's all done. Only thing about putting the dragon shields in, even with the QR cards, because the QR cards are so thick, they kind of poke the sleeve. So I don't know. I'm not sure if they're going to do QR cards going forward. I might experiment and see if I want to do clear pages. I kind of don't, because I like the black sleeves, because you can fit 18 per page and it takes up less space. So I kind of like it that way, but the QR and fave cards are pretty thick. They're kind of like lucky draws. They're pretty thick, so. But they look great on a page together. I really like them. They're concept cards, and the Spinoff. I guess the Spinoff comeback was a perfect opportunity for KQ to kind of test it out and see how it works. And they probably are like, yep, we're going to do this from now on. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like the QR cards and the fave cards? I actually do, because there's something better than the selfie cards. And I love that they try to do something different this time. These blanket cards, people are still selling these blanket cards for way too much money. But if you go to the right sellers, you could find some on Instagram or Neokyo or Makari Japan where they're a lot cheaper. So just hold out for those instead of buying the blanket cards for like $20 or $30. They should not be selling them for more than, at this point, now that it's like 2 months later, you shouldn't be buying a blanket card for more than $10. And actually $10 is still too much. So just wait until you can find someone to sell them. I gotta change all these. To sell them for a cheaper price. So that's all of them. That is all of the Spinoff cards. I am all done with the album cards. I am so happy. Like I said, I really do enjoy collecting all the album cards, even though it's a pain. But like I said, they look great on page. See? They look great. This is World Era. They look awesome. And my idea of changing all the dragon shields. I know that it seems excessive, but I don't know. I like the way it looks on the page. I don't know. I'm really fascinated with all the colors and stuff and how they came out. So, okay, so we'll move out of this binder and we will go to my my other binders where all the members have their own spots. So if you didn't watch my last video where I have moved Yosan and Sunghwa into their new home, then this will be new to you. But just hold on a second and you'll be able to see it. Okay, we're back, and this is where everybody else lives in the red binder once again. And I do have some Yunho. Let's see mostly Yunho. I have Yunho and Jungho, Wooyoung, and San to put in this binder. So I'm going to go ahead and put them away. I acquired this card in the trades. Any openings for these cards, so I just kind of opened them and then sleeved them and then got them ready because the focus of this video was mostly the album cards, so I kind of just went on and sleeved them anyway. I think that I have, yep, I knew it. Okay, see, I already have him in 3 spots already. Okay. I'm not going to interrupt that set because I really like the way that came out. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. And we will... Oh, wow. I'm going to need another sheet. Let's see. Maybe I won't. Just play around with it for 1 second. I kind of want to leave... Move this around for a second. I kind of don't want to put another sheet in here yet. Take these out. These are the 4 cards that I have for Yunho. I might just put Yosan with Yosan with Yosan. Because I really don't want to put another sheet in here just yet. So, it's just going to look weird. Okay. I will probably switch it around off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and put them away as they are. Oh, that green looked good with that. I want this with here. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. And I'm going to move it around off camera. Because I really... That green card is just so weird. I really wanted to keep that card, those 2 cards together because of that green background card. So I'm just going to leave it. I don't have another empty spot, so I'm going to need another page anyway. I will put the other page in off camera because I don't have them where I can put my hands on them. Oh, I can share this. You see these cards right here. These cards, this is the MMT card, and this, I believe, is K-Town for You. I will correct myself if that's incorrect. But there's another card that is part of this set. Well, it's not a set, but it's part of Inception Era, and I will put it right here. This card I've been looking for the longest of time, and I'm going to put him right here when he comes. Hopefully he gets approved, because I did ask my good friend Jess, who is our Nyokio specialist, to track him down and see if the seller will be willing to sell him. I found him for a very decent price, so hopefully he will come home and he will go right there. So I'll have to move this card somewhere. So we'll see what happens. But that card I've looked for forever. I actually thought it was an MMT. But when I actually looked back on the templates, and this is a good reason to look at your templates, because you find out the cards that you want and what store it came from. So you could search for it better on Nyokio or Mercari. So wish me luck on getting that card. Let's move on to the next member, which is Jungho. I have one card for Jung-ho. I just ordered all my Jung-ho cards today. I ordered like 10 cards for Jung-ho today because I saw all the Paradigm cards. So I ordered all his Paradigm cards, pretty much. And I ordered his jewel case set because they're selling them pretty inexpensive on Neokyo, so that's why I went on and just got it. So that's this card right here that I have for right now, but he has a lot more coming, and I have just enough space to fit all the cards I'm about to get. So I'm happy about that. And then Woo Young. I have one card for Woo Young. This card right here is Woo Young's card. I actually got this for a very good price on Mercari US. Sometimes you will be able to find some decent price cards on Mercari US. So if you do, it's best to take advantage. Part of me really wants an OT8 of the Barnes & Noble set, but it's been so hard to find all of them. Right now I have 5 out of the 8. I don't have Yunho, and I do not have Mingi. And I don't have Jungho. So I would need those in order to complete the OT8 set, and I really kind of don't want to move it out of its spaces, so I really don't need to have it. But if I could find the other ones at a decent price, I will go ahead and buy it. Nothing for Captain today. Nothing for Mingi today either. But I do have a couple of San cards. One of them is an album card, because I do like to keep album cards ever so often and use them. Yeah, well, I only have one. I thought I had more than one. But yes, I have this card right here that I like to keep. Because I like the card a lot. So it's a duplicate, so I'm keeping it. And now that I don't need to find any more spin-off cards, it's not going to be trade bait either. Because I was using it as trade bait, but I said, I'm just going to keep it. So there it is. That's everybody. I'm going to find a place for my Yunho ID off camera. I might have to do some switching around, but I didn't want to do that on camera. So let's move on to my next binder, which is my Swan Yosan binder. Okay, and welcome back. So this is now my binder where I keep Sunghwa and Yosan at. So if you did not watch my other videos yet of how I put my top 2 away, I will do just a quick flip through. I mentioned in that video, the only thing I kind of don't like about this one is that because there's a seam right here, the pages kind of pucker. But I think over time, once the album gets used to the setup, I hope that it will just kind of smash them down a little bit. I don't want to ruin the cards, of course, but at least like make it so they will not pucker up like that. It looks kind of bad. It looks weird. But other than that, I'm loving this album. I also don't like that you can really, well, I haven't really tried to decorate it yet, so there's nothing on the front. What they advertise it as, I found it on Mercari, or sorry, not Mercari, Amazon, is it's an Ultra Pro, so they advertise it for like Pokemon cards and stuff. So they do advertise it for like some kind of trading cards, but I don't think they intended for people to use them for K-pop cards. My friend used it and I really liked it. I like the 4-card across setup. So I like albums that take up less space. That's what I like. Even though I have several albums for ATEEZ and other bands and stuff, I really want an album that is not going to take up a lot of space. So that's the reason why I decided not to do an A5, because I currently have, I think when I counted in the last video, it said 358 cards, just of POBs, or cards that I keep in this binder between Seonghwa and Yeosan. 358 currently. So between the two of them, this is a 480 card binder. So between the two of them, they have already taken up most of the space just now. And I bought, a couple of cards, or actually requested a couple of cards today from a card in Japan, or Nyokyo rather. Nothing for Seonghwa, but for Yeosan. So I have 2 more spots that are going to be taken up. But yeah, so this is how it is. I'm just going to do a quick flip through to show you what it looks like. I did some changing from the last video. I moved some stuff around off camera, because there were some things that, I wasn't really crazy about after I did them. So I did some more moving around and I'm actually happy with it now. I also made space for the cards I got and I'm putting away today. What this is that this is my space that I'm allotting for more Seonghwa cards to come. I did have the idea to kind of put Yeosan and Seonghwa side by side in some spaces, but and I might still do that, but it's kind of, I know it's kind of hard considering that sometimes when I have ideas to buy more cards or whatever, that I would like to have the space to continue to grow for both Seonghwa and Yeosan. So that's kind of my reasoning why I didn't do the A5, and I kind of don't want to mess up this setup either. So I will probably leave this as is. It is a little jarring to come to an album and have empty spaces like this, but like I said, I'm avoiding problems later by keeping that space open. So here we are. I had changed around a little bit of this. In my last video I was saying that I might try to track down the Japanese versions for these cards, but I decided not to do it because they're basically the same card. So I just closed up those spaces that I had open earlier. But it looks really good. It came out great. This is his mint page, and this is his hollow card page. Really happy with how this turned out. That's all of these. And then I have these here. So if they have like the same outfit, if it's not 4 across, I did 3 down. So I had 4 here where he had like the same outfit. That's for Fever Epilogue and Fever 3. And then these are all the Japanese cards. Well, not really all Japanese. These are merch cards. This is from the Summer Photo Book. This is a Wonderwall card. This is Paradigm. And this is Season's Greetings, I believe 2021. Here. And then here, see, same thing, or almost the same thing. It's not the same outfit, but it kind of matched, so I went on and did that. This is his cutesy card page, which came out great for him. And I have this page. It's kind of a mishmash of stuff. Same one here. It's pretty much the same hair hair color. Some of them match here, but not quite. And then that page is kind of like a what's left over for both of these pages. So, yeah, so that's where I am right now. And this is where we're going to start for Yosan. Let's see what I have. So now I have 3 cards deployed for Yosan since I decided to keep Yosan and Yunho with Yosan instead. This card is going right here. This is the Polka card. I think that's Make Star, I think. That's a filter card. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them right here. And then turn back. And this is where he's going to go. So this is the card I was mentioning with the album cards. I bought another one because I wanted to put him here. So I have a tour outfit in both of these. Tour outfit in this one. So I have 4 across there, and this is the same outfit. I have 4 across there. So, and 4 across here. So what I'll probably do is that I'll just probably switch them so that they can be the same, and I'll do that off camera. And then let me go back to Sunwha. So I am stoked and excited because I have these. For Sunwha, I actually pulled this one. I bought some Hug albums. I only bought 2. And because the Target that I'm a vendor, so the Target that I service had some albums that they had just put out. And I was able to pull this Hug version. This is very exciting because the same day that I pulled the Hug version, I was able to find a trade for Barnes & Noble Sunwha, which I have been searching high and low for, and finally found it. And then this card, which is one of my favorites, it's a Wonderwall card, and I was able to find that on Nyokyo. And there will be no guessing games because I already made space for all these cards. So here you go. This is for my Wonderwall card. So he's going to go right here. And then I already made space for Sunwha. I'm on these. I did not think I was going to get this one, so I actually had, I forgot what I had here. Whatever I had here, I moved so that I could put Hug version Sunwha in there. But here is, oh my god, it looks so great. The Barnes & Noble Sunwha. So basically, I know I could probably change and put, you know, this one right here, but I kind of have an all glasses theme here, so that's the reason why I wanted them to stay like this. And Hug Sunwha is going to go right here. Oops. So this is the space that I made for him. It's right here. Come on, get in there. Okay. So there we are. So there it is. There is all of the cards that I have to put away. this time around. Again, I have some lucky draws coming. I actually had the Go Manager she was giving us the pick of what cards we wanted. So that's why I went on and ordered the cards from her. So I'm going to get the set, which is the Sunghwa and Yosan. So it's the bunny card and it's the regular card. It's the Make Star Lucky Draw, I think, which is the bunny card. So you get the regular card and the bunny card. So they'll go somewhere in here. For Sunghwa and Yosan, I'll make space for them. And then I have the other Go that I joined for Lucky Draws. And the only reason why I joined that one was because they were giving you a unit card. And the unit card I'm looking for is, well, my first priority is Sunghwa and Yosan. No, sorry. Sunghwa and Yunho is the card I'm looking for. And that's my priority for that set. Unfortunately, no one in Mercari US, or at least on, I looked a little bit on Instagram, but now I'm kind of over Instagram now that I've been buying cards on Neokyo or Mercari. I don't really look on Instagram much anymore. But the unit cards are kind of selling for a ridiculous price, and because it's Sunghwa, it's usually gone if I do see it. But I have seen it on Neokyo. So I'm waiting to see what cards I get, because since I bought 5 or 6 albums, I can't remember now, I am supposed to get a unit card. So I'm trying to wait to see which unit card I have. If I did not get the card I want, then I will either, if it's not, because the other card I kind of wanted was, I believe, was it Yosan? Was it Yosan and Mengi? I believe it was Yosan and Mengi. That's the other card I kind of wanted. If I do not get that card, then I will probably try to trade it if it's not the top 2 that I want. Or I will just, if I do get one or the other, I'll go on and buy the other one. So, okay, so that's where we are. I'm all done with the cards this moment. So I will make a little clip for, maybe it would just be a quick clip for the lucky draws when they come. They're both supposed to arrive sometime this week or early next week. So that's probably the next time I'm filming, is when both of them show up. Not when just one of them show up, when both of them show up. And then I'll go on and open up. I might open up the Photocards on camera and just maybe do it really quickly and do it as a short or something. But yeah, I'm basically just about done. I don't really have a whole lot of goals left. I have the blanket cards that I ordered in a Go for a friend, so she can win. There was one other one other than Jess, and she won her fan call too, so maybe I'm good luck, who knows. But she's sending the blanket PCs at some point. I really don't need them at this point, so I probably will go ahead and I'll either keep them in with whatever members I have, or I'll try to trade them for another card, or I'll sell them on Mercari or Instagram. There's another Go I joined for the Paradigm cards, and I did that on accident because I kind of forgot that I bought them. Well, actually, I joined that Go before I bought them on Neokyo. So now I don't need them, so those cards are going to end up for trade or sale as well. And I think that's it, because I only had because I can't think of another one that I joined. And the cards I'm ordering for Jess today, we are trying to run a Go today for the Beat Road, Spinoff Beat Road set. I don't know what number it is. I will go ahead and put a picture right there. So that's the go that we're running today. I specifically only wanted Sunwa's card and Mingy's card. But because the set is so cheap on Neokio, I suggest to run a go and see if anybody else wanted the rest of them, because I really didn't need an OT8. I'm going to try to get maybe 1 or 2 OT8 sets for this era, but I'm not going to go overboard like I did last one. Okay, time, but for right now, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.